Ultimately, I'm always right.
It's a great rule of thumb. Fake news, the establishment, they never give him credit. They never really think that, hey, he's the president of the United States. Maybe he's really smart. Maybe he has access to information that we don't have or we don't notice. It's a good rule of thumb. He's always right. Remember Hurricane Helene? When was that? Back in September? Really horrible, nasty storm. Hit so much of the South, especially western North Carolina. And it was a botched response. FEMA and a lot of other entities screwed up big time.
Everyone's just cleaning up for themselves. There's been no outside help. We need some help from government or somebody.
What's your message for the state and for the federal government?
Get down here and help us. Get here. We need help here now. We need it now.
Yeah, and the whole country has noticed that over the past, 3.5 years, 4 years, illegal migrants have gotten all kinds of help, and other people have been shortchanged. President Trump certainly picked up on that, didn't he?
Just consider FEMA. FEMA. You know what that is, right? The Federal Emergency Management Agency. And you read about now all the time because there's nobody that's handled a hurricane or storm worse than what they're doing right now. Kamala spent all her FEMA money, billions of dollars, on housing for illegal migrants, many of whom should not be in our country.
All right. That's baseless. He said it without evidence. That's been debunked. Here's some more evidence. No, that's disinformation. Here's some more evidence. That's misinformation. Here is the employee who said it was happening, okay? All of this stuff, from the misdirection of funds to blowing off Trump supporters. And there they are today. Okay, it happened, but it's not officially our policy for it to happen.
I am saying that FEMA's mission is to help all people.
Well, let's look at maybe the best evidence we have is the actual screenshot. Can you put the screenshot up on the screen? Let's look at what the text message said. The text message said, implement best practices. Like, this is the best practices. We're going to implement them. And they talk about making sure you're going in pairs or with more than one person, avoid the Trump homes, drink your water, take your towel, coconut waters. So stay hydrated, walk with someone else, and don't go to the Trump homes. It seems pretty common and matter of fact in the actual evidence we do have, the text message itself. But you're still saying Miss Washington and this other person aren't telling the truth.
When I received this text message, it was not in accordance with the way we conduct business at FEMA.
Spoken like a person who has talked to the lawyers for 2 days and handled practice questions. And the people with the Trump signs on the front of the house didn't get help. All right, you can dress it up. And it's good to see these people in the hot seat. But again, they got so much bureaucratic prep and barriers, right? They're getting kind of good at it. They're getting good at the deception.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Administrator Criswell, is Miss Washington lying to us?
Miss Washington has...
She said it's common practice. You said it's reprehensible and isolated. Both statements can't be true. So someone's not giving us the facts. And I'm kind of trying to figure out who's not telling the truth.
The actions that Miss Washington took were unacceptable.
Well, you had another employee. Now, they remain anonymous, but I think one of my colleagues pointed this out earlier. A FEMA official who spoke on condition of anonymity said Miss Washington likely received, quote, very clear guidance from her supervisors. Is that not is that person lying too?
I have not received any evidence outside of the screenshot that Miss Washington directed.
So those
her
two
team.
people are wrong. They're not telling the truth to us.
We are currently investigating.
Right? How's that for the establishment? We have no evidence, an investigation is underway, and it will be out the moment you guys stop looking in our direction, and then we'll just make it go away. The people with the Trump signs on their house didn't get help. It was their policy. They got caught, and it's under review. It's unacceptable, not illegal, not immoral, unacceptable. I noticed something as we were looking back at Hurricane Helene. Kamala Harris making her way about the damage. Watch her. Just watch her. You can tell the whole thing is phony. Everything about her. And she's afraid she'll get caught.
Okay.
Why is she
Where's
so
the senator?
lost and panicked? Because she knows the whole damn thing, her nomination, the whole thing is a sham, and she probably had the right polls that showed her losing all 7 swing states and beyond. There's something dark about that, and there's something light. Darkness and truth, right? President, do you see it? You see the contrast? I think it's amazing. And this is amazing too. It happened today in Texas.
3, 2, 1.
All right. The biggest vehicle in human history lifting off the ground. That's one of Elon Musk's amazing rockets, and President Trump was there for the launch. Talk about an iconic shot. This is going to take us to the moon, and I love seeing Trump and Elon Musk together. This is a great pair, and they're going to take us to Mars. Real quick on the rocket. How big is this thing? Largest and most powerful rocket to ever fly. Vehicle to ever fly. Biggest rocket ever built. Capable of carrying 100 people. Remember the Apollo 1? How many could you fit in there? 3 guys. 3 guys in the tippy top. Where are the 100 people going to go? I don't know, but they're going to figure it out. It's really, really exciting. And again, the team up. I know that some of the advisors around President Trump may not be that happy about this, but look, the most powerful guy in the world, the smartest guy in the world. It's awesome that they are a team. And watching them together today, it made me, I had a flashback, if you will, Elon Musk, President Trump. It made me think NASA, 1962 or so. President Kennedy with Wernher von Braun, the man who designed the Saturn V rocket and the other rockets. He was born in Germany, came to America. That team, and look at these guys, side by side. Musk and Trump going to take us to Mars, just like Kennedy and von Braun took us to the moon. And I think it's awesome. And again, Kennedy and the cool James Bond style glasses back then, and Trump and Elon Musk today. There's a difference, however. Wernher von Braun probably didn't get his hands dirty when it came to politics.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.